I can say is Texas is open, baby.
Texas is open.
It is, man.
Open for business.
A lot of people, this is controversy. A lot of people are not really happy about this.
Yeah.
No, and when I say a lot, I mean there's not in Texas. People are like maybe probably people in Texas.
Yeah, there's
No, definitely. Yeah, there's people in
I
Texas
saw
that are like,
the Mayor Turner for Houston. He was like, oh, "What are you doing, Greg? You're opening up? Like, why would you call me or something? We have like the largest city in Texas. You should have called me. I could have told you what's going on here." And Abbott's like, "We're open for business." Sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of small businesses that are probably like,
Thank
this is
you.
awesome.
Oh,
Yes,
for sure.
without a doubt. Thank
For
you.
sure,
Thank
man.
you so much.
For sure.
well, I think that's really geared towards small business.
It should be.
Larger corporations, they're still going to go. They're still going to go with the mask mandate.
Yeah.
I know my corporation is. I know if you go Kroger's, I think they put out there, we're still going to go with the mask. And
I'm not going. And
Yeah.
listen, I'm not listening to them.
HEB's.
Abbott said no. I don't have to. Then I don't have to. If I walk in and you say sorry to wear a mask, I'm like, I'm going somewhere else to shop. Have a nice day.
I promise you, if you walk in the airport, you'll be walking somewhere else.
I'm not flying, John.
Okay.
HEB.
Yes, exactly.
It's COVID Central, bro.
I'm
Everybody
taking
knows
my
that.
business to the bus station.
Yeah.
HEB did
Greyhound.
say, we wish you would wear a mask,
Yeah.
but we're not going to enforce it.
You're right. You're not.
That's HEB,
Yeah.
baby.
That's right.
It is HEB, baby. John, I hadn't even thought about that because working where you work at, you traveling state to state to
Yeah.
state to state.
COVID Central.
So like if you're loading up here in Texas, boom, you don't have to have the mask.
No,
You
we
don't.
definitely do have to have
But
this.
it's still a mandate.
Y'all do.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Y'all have to wear the
because
mask.
it's company.
Southwest,
Yeah.
yes. And also the airport, I'm sure they're still going to require it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Abbott has spoken, and I love this. I love the fact that I'm not saying. Here's the deal. I'm a firm believer that if you have a business, right, the government does not have a right to tell you you can't open your business or how many people can go to your business.
Should be able to decide.
I think that
what you wanna
people they should be able to like say, hey, listen, I'm not going to go to this nightclub tonight because I don't want to get COVID, right?
Sure.
But the nightclub guy that owns it, he should be like, listen, I'm opening. If you want to come to this establishment, you can. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask.
I agree 100%.
But if you don't want to be here, then don't be here.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Because COVID doesn't stop. Like it's like you sit down at a restaurant, you go to eat, and you take your mask off, and you never put it back on, right? Until you get done. There's no invisible force field there. So, but I'm also fine with this going into a place with no mask on, and they say, excuse me, you have to have a mask to enter this facility.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not wearing one. Okay, well, don't shop here.
Yeah, go somewhere else.
I'm fine with it's right. The refusal to serve, I'm okay with, right?
It's to their discretion. You know what I mean?
Let's just get back to doing basic stuff that we should be able to do. Like this is not like what is a country? That,
Okay.
yeah. Like, okay. This is America. We're free.
I agree with you in every way, Jan, except I believe that most people are stupid. But this is America, and you have a right to be stupid, make stupid
That's right.
decisions.
That's right. Don't get mad at me if I have an establishment and I'm not making anybody wear a mask. I'm not making anybody do anything. You want to come here and wear a mask? Wear a mask. If you don't want to come here, don't come here.
No, I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah,
So,
I agree 100%.
I'm super happy about this.
Let me ask you a stupid
People suck
question.
for a long time.
Let me ask you a stupid
Are we
question.
getting past
Sure.
this
Now-
this political
Yeah,
type?
no, we're skirting.
Okay.
Right. Skirt. Let me ask you a stupid question while we're on people being stupid.
Yeah.
I had a thought of what is the worst superpower that you can have, and I was watching. Be honest, I was watching The Flash. So in The Flash, there's a big explosion that gives Flash his powers, but it also gave a lot of other people powers as well. And a lot of it kind of had to do with what they were doing or the environment that they were around. If the dude was in the water, he became like Shark Man or something.
Right. Right.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying, what would be just a horrible...
You would tell me for me? Let me tell you what.
You'd be barbecue
I
man.
probably can't say this out on the air, whatever else. But I would say we're not on the air. Jock can cut this if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Hey, what if Pornhub was playing in the background? What's going on there? What's going to be your superpower then? Huh?
I don't know, Jan. Tell us
What
what
would
your
it be?
superpower would be.
What's
Huh?
a Pornhub?
Lotion. Lotion be a superpower.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey,
Or it gets the hose again.
yeah. I'm just saying.
For me, it's
Could be
like
a lot
weird.
of
Like
machismo happening. That's all I'm saying.
definitely. Yeah.
So you're saying what's the worst superpower?
So what if you're barbecuing? What if you're like flipping the ribs? You're turning the brats. You're doing something. All of a sudden, this big, huge explosion happens, and then now you have a superpower of where you can just like create barbecue it.
No.
Well.
It's not creating barbecue, James.
I don't know what you're asking.
Or sauce, sauce comes out your fingers.
No. You know what your superpower is going to be at that point? It's the ability to light a barbecue pit without using any flame, but you can't really do anything else with it. It's only good for barbecue.
That's all your superpower is?
I don't know. That's
You're
still
done.
pretty good.
Hey, get James over to light the barbecue pit for us. James is like, okay, there's lit. There it is.
Do you know?
No, but he has to like say something like, well, with my powers, I light this.
Right.
Right. And like he puts his finger on it and it looks like a little big lighter. Like it's not a flamethrower, just a little lighter. That's all he gets. right?
But do you know that there's other people around you that also have superpowers? Because
Correct.
if all you're doing is just lighting a barbecue
Well, it
and
just
there's no
depends.
meat going on there, then what's the superpower good for?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be fun party trick for a minute.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be like, I don't want to do it.
Let me just have the superpower to
Please.
know the internal temperature of all the meat on my pit. Without, I just know from any distance. I
That's
could be
pretty
like, I could
nice.
be all the way somewhere
Across
else.
town?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and I
you,
know.
You just know when food's burning all across town. You're like calling people, your stuff's burning.
Yeah,
Thanks.
go check your chicken.
Right. Hey, you don't know me, but I can smell that it's actually burning. Thank you.
Jimmy, please
Yeah.
pull your meat off the pit.
It's time to wrap.
It smells rancid.
You actually you think you're cooking pork steaks, but it's actually pork chops, and it needs to come off right now to 145.
Yeah. That'd be creepy.
Like telekinetic, just like boom.
I don't know any like really weird dumb things like I had this dream one time where I could fly, but the only way that I could actually fly is I had to doggy paddle, and I doggy paddled
World's slowest flyer.
all the way, and I floated all the way up to the top of the light pole, and I just
You're
flew
an idiot.
around, right, and then I actually floated right back down to the ground. And I was like, I'm never going to do that again because I don't want to see people like I'm doggy paddling, right?
You're
That
the
was-
worst streamer.
That was the worst one. Yeah, so maybe that's it. Dog paddling, flying. Like, oh, it's not, you can't look suave like Superman, right?
Yeah.
This is like an idiot up there. What is he doing? Is he swimming?
What if your superpower was flying?
Yeah.
But it hinged on you being over a certain alcohol level.
Yeah, right. It's like binge drinking.
Right.
Like,
Like,
oh, I got a binge drink to get us home.
Right, you get it 0.08 or something.
point oh, yeah,
Right.
you're flying, all of a sudden you start dipping. Like if you don't have like a
Reserve pack.
sixer or something on your hip, like, oh,
Yes.
I'm losing power. Just
You
like
need
start
a-
sucking beer
it's like
down.
You got to have a Yeti backpack full of beer on your back so you can
Is
stay
that-
fueled.
Is that like Duff beer? Like, what's Duff's beer?
I
Was
don't
that
know,
like
but if that-
superhero in there?
Yeah,
Or
I
something
don't know
like
if
that?
that's,
Duffman.
but if that's the
Duffman.
case, I lean out of
That's what
space.
Duffman
all
needs.
the time. I'd be
He's an
flying out of
astronaut.
space.
Alan's gonna be on,
away.
Alan's gonna be
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
outside of the
nonsense.
International Space Station. Like, what up, guys? Open up.
Yeah.
Brought the beer.
I love it. That's a good one. Hey, so
That is a good one.
everybody else out there that listens to this podcast, tell us what your dumb superhero thing power would be, or the worst superhero power, something we're not thinking of.
You know what I would love to do just immediately?
Yeah.
Just teleport from home to work. Boom. Immediate.
That would
dude.
suck though if you could only teleport to and from work.
This is true. This is true.
If you could do that, I'm saying people would still be late to work.
Me included.
Well, I can
probably.
sleep in an extra.
If it was instantaneously, people would still be late. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I still got 2 minutes. Let me just sleep for a minute. Like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Like, if I catch one red light, I'm out of there. Like, I'm late. I'm 2 minutes late. That's how my commute goes. It sucks, it really does. But depending on which way I go, but like I'll head whatever way, beltway, whatever way. If I catch one red light that's not supposed to be red, it's supposed to be green, I might be like a couple minutes late.
That's a horrible way to live your life.
Don't tell my employer.
I'd rather show up to work 45 minutes early than be 1 minute late. I look at 1 minute late. If I get to work like at let's say 8 o'clock, right? I already feel so much anxiety about being not there at 8 o'clock. I'm there. I'm actually walking the door at 8 a.m. I don't like that. I don't like the feeling of that. I don't like the feeling of walking into work and working. I like to get there earlier, have time to adjust.
So you could watch everybody else walk in.
Yeah, I have time to hey, I want to go. Maybe I didn't have a chance to really get everything out this morning and during my shower and shave and the other so
The push.
maybe I want to go to the restroom. Maybe I want to make some coffee. Maybe I want to go and
dance.
talk to people. Like, hey, how was your
Shawshank
weekend?
Redemption.
Hey, what happened to you? Or whatever. I don't know. Hey, guess what I saw today? Just something. And then watch me walk in late, and I'm like, this dude walking in late every day. Look at this guy. Look at him, right?
It's freaking 8 o'clock
Yeah.
on the dot. Moron.
Hey, get to work, man. I was already on my third cup of coffee. I love that, So, I would not like to be that, Aldan, to be honest with you.
I didn't say I was that. I just sometimes like to be that.
Nice.
Anyways.
All right, so what do we have on the docket for grabbing the brisket bonus episode?
Literally nothing.
Okay, we like that. We like
Yeah.
literally nothing.
I mean, we do have a beer review.
Littering and
Yes.
littering and.
Yeah.
Smoking the
You know what I was
reefer.
thinking about the other day, though, and this has nothing to do with anything. I was just
What if we were to say yes?
okay. About what?
What if we
We knew what you were thinking.
John was
Okay, I'm driving down the road,
Yeah.
and you know how you make eye contact with your dog while it's taking a poop, and you know that the dog feels awkward,
Yeah.
but you still feel like this is kind of funny, right? Like
Yeah.
this is I'm enjoying this, making the dog feel awkward. Well, I'm driving down the road. Maybe it's just me, but there's a dude right when I happen to be pulling by, and I'm going slow. It's in the neighborhood here. He's bending over to pick up his dog's crap.
You thought he was
And
taking
he
a poop?
looks up. He looks up right as I'm driving by, and we make eye contact.
So now you're looking at
And I'm
him.
like, you have a handful of shit right now.
Yeah. Hey.
And I don't know why, but I just felt great about myself at that moment.
I see you. I see you.
Yes, I'm like, hey, you have poop in your hand, and I know it's
Yeah.
warm. So
I like
Hey,
that.
there's
John.
nothing more humbling than picking up a warm
No,
pile of.
It's not humbling.
I'm just saying,
There's
like,
nothing
I
more
felt
vulnerable, right? At that moment, you're so vulnerable. You're like, if someone were to go into like you're just like,
what happens if you're walking by right when that happens, and you start a conversation, and they just have to stand there with a handful of shit?
okay, it's like, okay, if you could run into like 16-year-old you while you were doing that, he'd be like, dude, what's wrong with you? I never would do this, right? At 16, you're like, I'm not picking that up.
Right.
And
No
you guys
way.
ever you're on the pot and your dog just walks in and just comes into the bathroom?
Watches
No.
you.
Never happens to you?
No, I don't let him in there. No, it's disgusting.
You lock the door and lock your dog out?
That's right.
You're not coming in here.
Not coming
It's
in.
my personal time.
I need it. Yeah, it's creepy.
But seriously, this guy making eye contact, and I know he had some feelings like,
Yeah.
mother shit.
Yeah, I get it, right?
I was like, yeah,
You're
buddy.
driving by with this 6-inch lift on your Dodge 3/4 ton. He's like, look at this guy.
I
freaking
felt like stopping
staring
and
me
just
down.
being like, what you got there?
Hey,
How long did you make eye contact? Was it
As
uncomfortably
long
long
as I
time?
could.
it's like he probably stopped, stared,
Freaking
rolled the window
kill me
down,
right now.
did the whole eye motion thing to him, right? Finger to the.
Yeah.
Hey, I
And
see
it wasn't
you.
like he was walking a bull mastiff. It was
Right.
some little fruity dog. It was, I can't remember what it was. A little white dropkick dog.
Oh, that's horrible.
I used
It
to
was
have one of
great.
those damn dogs.
Yeah, I have one.
I gave it
It's
to
fine.
you.
Yeah, you did give it to
Yeah.
me. Fucker.
Alden went to sleep one night, woke up with a dog in his house.
This
That's
is
how
true,
he got
people.
William.
This is true. Yeah, and then he left
yeah.
one day. Almost befriended a possum last night. So
Saw the
saw
video.
that, yeah.
Saw the video, Alden.
that some bitch was just like there. He was just
You
like
did
that.
befriend him. He was in your garage eating stuff.
He was.
You're just like, he's not scared.
And I was waiting on Matt's cat to come out there and shoo him away.
I don't think my cat want anything to do with that big old possum.
Nah, he was pretty thick. He was
Yeah.
pretty thick.
That boy been eating.
It was using a spoon. I don't know what he was eating off that spoon, but he was going to town on that spoon. I kept waiting for that video. He did dig back into the bag of trash and just like grab another spoonful of whatever he's eating. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, that fool was I was actually sad when he left. 'Cause I was like, man, I could get more content with you just being here. But
It's like me and I went to Frio. We did a little family trip. These raccoons got on the back porch, and here's some big raccoons, man. These ain't little ones. I'm all up on climbing on the porch trying to get behind them or in front of them, right? Take these selfies with them, and they're probably like, I don't know, a few feet, 4 feet, 5 feet behind me. You know, like raccoons, you just never know. Like, are they gonna be friendly? Are they gonna attack you? Yeah, I don't know, right? They're not. They're
shifty.
They're just little scavengers, man. Like you throw down something, they're gonna eat it. So
trash can pandas, man. That's why they call them that.
Got a couple of pictures. Now the worst one was when the armadillo came up. Here's the deal: don't mess with a fucking armadillo. They carry like leprosy,
all kinds
right?
of diseases.
You don't want. Like I always thought these possums were bad, right?
Oh, they're great.
They're not.
No,
Possums
they're
aren't
great.
bad. They're very clean animals.
They eat bugs.
Bugs, right? They're good for the environment, right?
Yeah, they are.
But like I always equated those two the same. I probably shouldn't have because I was trying to catch a armadillo, and then I think James was like, "Dude, don't touch that thing. That thing's got leprosy." I'm like, "Oh shit, I don't want to die," you know. So, yeah, you got to watch out for these animals.
Yeah. But it was cool, man. It was a big fucker, though.
Yes, yeah, that's very cool. I saw the video. I was like, I started laughing. I was at work. I was like, "Oh man, this is great."
Armadillo and possum shirt coming soon.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the latest unsuccessful attempt for the SpaceX program?
I didn't watch
Thing
it.
blew up.
Yeah, it blew up. Yeah.
Hey, you got to fail to
Right,
move
exactly.
forward, right?
Yeah.
Where was it at when it blew up?
I think it just took off on landing, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. I'm going to
Yeah,
play a little video here.
I saw it. It's when it's coming back down, right?
I'm just glad we have the technology to do
Oh,
that
never
now
mind.
without having people in it.
It just took off. It just like,
Oh, I just felt. Oh, yeah, that wasn't even
not
close.
good.
Nice.
Like, well, hell, I can do that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Hey.
I saw that on.
just watch me on
a
4th
movie.
of July. I shoot a lot of rockets up like,
I saw it on a movie. They put the little shell in the thing.
Yeah, the
and it
mortar.
just goes, yeah.
Yeah.
Blows everybody up.
it's Elon Musk, man. That dude's got billions of dollars.
Yeah.
He's going to get it right at one point in time.
Build another one. He built the
he got
rocket.
the one,
He's
but
probably.
he built- good.
This is SN10 or
Yeah.
whatever it is. He's probably got 500 of
It's
just
like this
sitting in.
freaking dude that did WD-40.
Right.
Water deterrent
It took
40.
40 times.
40
to
tries
get it
to get the damn recipe right.
And 38 was probably good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not as good as 40.
Right.
You have to get to the, I don't know, but yes, you're right, James.
What's
So-
the WD stand for?
Water displacement.
Displacement.
Just
Yeah.
testing
Water
you
deterrent.
guys.
Water displacement.
Come on, John.
Just testing.
Yeah, I think, he already has the rocket that goes in the air and then it comes back and lands on the pad. Anyway, he has that already.
Right.
Speaking
So-
of that, do you guys have any childhood stories of rockets that you launched before? I really don't, because I never.
Yeah, we did a
I
couple.
didn't have
We
the
always
dough
did
to
the
have
water
any.
ones. Right? You put water in it, you compress the water,
I didn't have the dough to buy
and you
one.
shoot it off.
We did some.
Other
we did
ones
some
you,
with the little
you
motor.
dealt with
Little
the-
engines, right?
water
whatever it
pressure.
is, yeah.
We did the ones where you kind of pumped it up, like filled it up with water. You like release it. It's like
Yeah, they would go
Okay,
like
yeah, not the ones we did.
no,
Yeah, not a water rocket.
no.
Not
Those
like a-
listen, we've done them both. Like Paul used to have them, right? Paul,
Yeah.
Paul Grimes. But yeah, the water ones still go like 100 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want?
When I was in school, we did.
I want more.
What's the little engine cartridge you put inside that thing
Yeah.
that just burns
It's like a
out?
C something
Yeah,
or
we
other.
did one of those things, and we were supposed to put a parachute in it, and launch it up, and watch it parachute down. I just crammed mine full of paper, so that when the thing just went up there, that engine caught up to it, just the whole thing just burst into flames.
Perfect. Hey, you know what?
That's
no
Boy
muss,
Scout right there.
No fuss. Hey, get your parts. Mine disintegrated. Thanks. Have a nice day.
not Jason. I'm actually going to get in the car. I'm ready to go. So
That house is on fire. Yeah.
So I watched 2 John Wayne movies this week.
Good for
Hey,
you. What'd you
good.
watch?
I watched Kate Elder's
The Sons
of Kate Elders.
Katie?
Yeah.
Katie Elder-
And the
was,
Mongolian one?
That was good. Nope. And then I watched his very first one, which was called The Big Trail, which was the first one that I guess he was the star in. I didn't recognize him. It took me like 10 minutes to realize, oh shit, that's John Wayne.
I don't
It
think
was
I've
like
seen that one.
1930. 1930.
Yeah. So
I was like, he must be like maybe 20 years old.
yeah,
It was
very
good.
cool.
It was good, but the other one was much better. But it was still good. It was all black and white, obviously, and like.
Yeah,
But it was. I mean, the other one though, the one you guys recommended, the Sons of
Katie Elder.
Katie Elder.
Yeah.
That one was good because I thought that it wouldn't like resonate nowadays or whatever, but I was laughing my ass off at some parts.
They're very funny.
There's some
Yeah.
good parts.
His delivery that he had for a lot of these movies, which translates to a lot of the ones he was in or whatever, he's a really good timing, really good delivery, and he's an ass.
Yeah,
So-
I see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
It was good. I liked
James
it.
and I have been hanging out in his garage watching a lot of like old movies. So Airplane, The Naked Guns.
Yep.
We need to start putting on some John Wayne.
What did we
whenever
watch?
you
We
come
watched
over.
another one just the other day that was like.
We watched Loaded Weapon.
Oh, he loaded
There was
weapon.
another
Yeah.
one I put on. I put one on. I hadn't seen it in a long, long time. I was like, man, I forgot about this movie. I can't remember. I'll think
Tremors,
of-
Euro Trip.
Money Can't Buy Me Love.
Money Came Out of Love. That's one from like
We watched that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to start going through all the John. I'm going to be the John Wayne expert. You guys are going to have
Well,
to
your name
ask
is John.
me
Your
stuff about John Wayne.
exactly.
You know what John Wayne's first name really is?
Bill.
It's
It's not what you think it's going to be.
Frank.
Big, big.
I
John.
know what it is. I can't remember,
It's
but I
Marion.
never heard it. Yeah, something.
Marion.
Something like that.
That's his name. Marion John Wayne. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep, you're right.
All right. Well, that's a good little English or history lesson for you, John.
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Speaking of being able to watch stuff, man, you figured that Fire Stick out yet?
Every day, man.
You can watch that Blazing Saddles.
Hey, you know what's good about that Fire Stick is that who had logged into it before? 'Cause
I don't know this guy's name.
okay, because his profiles are up on all the stuff.
I know.
It's weird.
It is very weird.
Yeah,
But you can't change it. Because otherwise, then you lose,
lose
all this
everything.
shit.
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't. It's just a Fire Stick, man. I really don't know how to use it, so it's good.
I don't either.
I got a smart TV. That's what I use.
All right, so we're going to then grabbing the brisket.
Beer review.
Again, it's always again. I love these things.
So what do we have on deck, John?
I'm excited about this. You guys said you wanted something mainstream, something anybody can find, and we found something that is very popular right now. This
About to
is White Claw Hard Seltzer Mango.
About to get white girl wasted.
Mango.
No laws with the claws.
Yep. There ain't no law when you're drinking the claw.
I'm going to put it out there. I have never had a White Claw in my life.
This is my first.
Yeah. This looks horrible.
What you talking about? Didn't you got fingernails full?
So this is a spiked sparkling water. That's horrible. Spiked sparkling water with a hint of mango.
Does sound tasty.
Yeah. So crafted using our unique brew
they pop
pure
loud.
process and the only finest flavors to deliver a surge of pure refreshment and hard seltzer like no other. White Claw Hard Seltzer.
You want to go ahead and pop that thing since they're so freaking
They are,
loud?
Yeah.
they are very loud.
Okay, this part: 100 calories, 0 grams of fat, 20 milligrams sodium, 2 carbs. 2 carbs, man. Okay, I think like Coors Light's got 5 carbs.
Gluten free.
Drink twice as many of these.
Lord, that's
Carb-wise.
loud.
It is loud. All right,
Oh.
that's disgusting.
That is great.
Okay,
They got to do that to keep all their flavors sucked into
it
the
smells like a
can.
fake. What fake mango smells like?
Yeah.
It smells like this.
Yeah,
Something tells me they're not putting fresh whole mango into this.
it smells off.
Yeah.
John likes it.
I don't hate
I
this.
actually like it.
John likes
I,
it.
I like seltzers though, man. I'll go first. You want me to go
Oh,
first?
okay. That was quick.
I know we don't like to classify beers. We have to just keep it real, right?
It is what it is.
It's just what a beer
A
is.
drink. It's a drink.
just
How do you rate this drink?
I'm gonna give this one probably about a 6.2. I like this beer.
Hey, it's so weird. You smell it, it's one way. You drink it, it's a totally different way.
It does not taste like it has alcohol in it at all to me.
No,
like,
it's a
this
kid's
tastes like
drink.
0 alcohol.
Feed my baby this stuff.
God dang, it got cold in here real quick. I'm freezing.
You got another one of those? I'm already done with this one.
Dude, I was gonna hate this, but I don't hate it at all.
I don't hate it either. I should hate
Bless
this.
America.
I like seltzers, man.
All right, I'm gonna have to cut this out of the episode.
Well, White Claws are the OG, right? The OG, the
Pretty much.
seltzers that kind of hit the
Are
market.
they?
And,
I thought. What's the other one?
I mean, there might have been some other ones
Well,
out
there were
there.
Truly's.
the Vizzies or the
Truly's like number one, right? It's the first one, right?
Bartles and James.
Bartle and James.
but love
Yes.
them wine coolers.
We need to do a
Zimas.
review on those.
Zimas.
Vive and Vaughn, I think. Vive something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ranch water?
They have a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them now. But all right, this is an 8.1, by the way.
What? Oh. Okay.
8.1. I like these things. It's weird. I like to get.
Wait,
white
did you
girl
say
whiskey.
8.1?
Yes.
You said 6.2 like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, sorry, you're done.
I drink another beer.
I mean, it just tastes like I'm drinking water.
With-
Yeah, let me go ahead and hit you up at the other
Yeah,
side of
go
the
ahead.
spectrum.
Still
And let me give my
6.1.
review.
I'm still
Thank you.
6.1.
Let's go.
I'm going to give this one a 3.3
There you go.
And tell us why.
because I don't like seltzers. It just kind of tastes like flavored water, and if I want an alcoholic beverage, I don't want to taste something that tastes like flavored water.
But
Not a
we're
big
not
fan.
judging as a seltzer.
this is not-
I'm not judging it as seltzer. I'm
This
drinking it
is
as an
not-
alcoholic drink.
I think you should judge it whether you like the beer or not, or like the drink or not.
Yeah.
But this is obviously marketed at for people that don't want all the calories, that don't
Right.
want whatever, right?
It's got more calories than
Carbs.
Michelob Ultra.
Carbs.
It does.
Is,
I'd rather-
what
I'd much
helps you
rather
to
drink
lose
a
weight,
Michelob
though.
Ultra.
The carbs,
Yeah, it's what helps you to lose weight. Carbs.
and total sugars is 2 grams.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
So
Bro, the biggest thing for me is it does not taste anything like alcohol.
it doesn't.
To me, it tastes like a seltzer.
It's like
I
a,
say this all the time. I could drink this on the way to work. Nobody's gonna know.
it's an off-brand flavored Sprite.
Yeah.
It's got a flat Sprite.
And you know what? That's
Right?
not a good flavor, James. It's not a good
bad.
flavor.
It's not bad.
What is the off-brand version of Sprite? Like you had Dr. Thunder and you had
No, Squirt's a its own
Squirt's
way.
one.
No.
Squirt is one. Actually, I just had one the other day. It was where did we go?
7-Up?
No.
Fresca.
No.
You think about
I
that.
can't remember. Yeah, think about
Fresca's
it.
You guys ever get like just like the flavored sparkling waters at the store?
Yeah.
I drink those all the time, like just the
I
HB
muddle.
brand or whatever
I
it
usually
is.
muddle.
That's what this tastes like.
I
It
usually-
tastes like just flavored like diet sparkling water. to me.
I muddle fruit in mine, and then I add vodka and Mio. That's what I do.
Yeah, but without the carbonation. Like, I mean, it's
delicious.
carbonated, but it's not as carbonated as like a mineral water. Those are very carbonated. This shit is just
What's
good.
the alcohol content on this? Is it say
5%.
Yeah.
these could
They're
be
strong.
trouble?
Okay, look,
Yes.
okay, I'm going to score
They
this real
are.
quick.
Okay.
On the smell, it's a 1. Okay, it smells like shit.
Not in a good way.
No. It smells like a artificial mango. It's so just. It's not good. When you drink it, you're like, okay, it does not taste the way it's supposed to, or smells, right? Like, I don't know. If I smell pizza and I eat pizza, they taste and smell like they should.
Unless it's
Right.
like that other
This is
beer
off.
that we tried.
So, what of that score? I'm gonna say a 4.5 on the taste. 4.15. That's my score.
4.5?
4.5.
I'm still like
Never gonna buy these again.
6-1.
Gosh, I probably will never buy these again either, just because I felt weird buying White Claw. But honestly, I don't hate these.
It's just there's something there. The back end flavor tastes artificial. I don't know. I just don't.
It definitely tastes artificial.
That's
There's
what I-
nothing
that's what I like
fresh
about it.
fruit about this.
What
But-
if it was called
oh, man.
Black Claw?
Would you like it?
more of it?
I don't know.
It
That
doesn't make
sounds
any
weird.
difference to me. I don't care what color their claw is.
Yeah.
But like, I can picture myself like killing a case of these, like laying in a pool.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't trust you anymore, John. I just think you're always searching for that sponsorship now.
Yeah.
I don't trust any of your
What do you-
scores.
what do you-
yeah,
I'm
if we
calling
get
everything
sponsored by
into
White
question.
Claw, I don't give a shit.
Well, it's really it's off-putting smell. The flavor is not bad. It's just there's that ingredient in there they're using. There's something in there that just tastes artificial and bad.
No, I get that.
And I'm just like, just give me a regular beer at that point.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I get it.
these gonna give you cancer.
Maybe. Just like everything else. I don't know. They're not bad. They taste, I don't want to say good, but they don't taste bad. I'm going to give it a 5.2.
5.2 when you go to a store, you see those, you're gonna pick one up and try it.
Hold on,
At
what's our
5.2.
rating
No,
scale?
not
Isn't a
necessarily.
5 good?
But if it's in an ice chest at someone's house, I may grab one. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's
Okay.
So it's 24 ouncer at the store. You can buy these. Would you buy a 24 ouncer at the store?
Have you seen how much these things
I don't
cost?
know. I don't know.
A lot of dough.
Yeah, for 12 of these things, I think
Yes.
they're like $16.
Ugh.
All the women's stuff is
and
expensive.
I think there's less in making these things. That's a process.
Maybe.
We just heard the guy from Backfish takes him like 8 weeks to do a batch of beer, and in White Claw you do it in like 2 days.
You know what I don't like about these? You don't fit in our Cooley Nation koozies.
They don't.
So
They don't.
They have to make like a skinny can one, right?
they do, but we don't have those.
Oh,
so,
okay.
but if you want a koozie, any kind, head to Cooley Nation, CoolieNation.com/brisket,
Yep.
and order from there, and you'll get a discount.
Boom.
They're gonna say if they wanted to sell a little bit more of these to dudes, maybe make these in regular 12-ounce cans instead of these dainty
Girl cans.
girl cans.
They ain't never going
Like,
to.
drinking an Ultra.
They're copying the Ultra.
Yeah, they ain't never
right?
gonna
Correct.
You feel like you got to have your pinky out.
They're skinny. They're
The skinny
cans.
cans. Like I need a Virginia Slim on one hand and this can on the other hand. I'm like, all right, I'm living life right here. It's great. I wish it was like filled up with some electrolytes because it feels like I'm just hydrating.
It does feel like that.
Flavor's not that bad.
It's a malt liquor.
It's
also,
electrolytes.
It is.
Full.
And I think you like.
If I crush 12 of these, I know I'm going to be hurting the
You're gonna
next
have a
morning.
huge
It's going to
hangover.
be
Yeah.
horrible. It's not bad. I'm not a huge fan of the mango because of the artificial. I love mango, real mango, but this is kind of the artificial mango. But I can't give it over 5. I can't go over 5.
So what's your score?
And just it's a 5, right? 5.0 is what you're going to give it, isn't it?
You're not
5.0 divided by 2, and then I'm going to give it like a 2.5.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
2.5.
2.5?
By our
As
scale,
he's chugging it.
As he takes another drink.
a 2 on our scale is bad. Just so you know.
Yeah, on our scale,
I gave it a meh,
bad.
which is a 3.
It's not good.
Well, James is never going to buy this, so
Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Honestly, I feel like I should go up, but I'm just going to leave it where it is. Doesn't make a difference at this
Yeah.
point.
I don't want to lose any more respect for you, so,
So
please
I,
leave it right
I
there.
made the highest score at 6-1.
Yep.
you did.
You gave it an
Makes
8-1.
I did see.
You did go up.
You said it's
I did go up.
great.
I'll pull up my phone.
I like
This
seltzers.
guy recommended a hard seltzer, and I can't remember the name of the brewery. I'll dig it up and I'll see if John can post it. But it tastes like a Capri Sun.
This
If-
wasn't far off from that.
If you
I would
like
drink
a
that.
real Capri Sun.
You know, I don't know if you've had a Capri Sun lately. They're a little hyped up from when you were a kid. They're not really that great.
Really?
I've not had the new Capri Suns. No.
I don't either because
just-
all the neighborhood kids come drink my shit all the time.
Well, the problem is the Capri Sun went with the
All of them.
They went with the clear bottoms.
John knows what.
So now you can see all throughout it, whatever. Before, it was just whatever was in that metallic pouch. You just
know
like
what you're
stuck a
getting.
straw in it, went
Go
to
for
town.
it.
It's not horrible. It's not something I'm ever going to purchase again. So, I mean,
That means you purchased it before. Did you buy these?
I did not.
I do want to try the Backfish one, though. When we were there, he was talking about how they make one.
Their Seltzer?
Yeah, I do want to try theirs. At least give it a shot. I have a feeling I would like it more than your average seltzer.
Okay.
They're all basically the same, man. It just depends on what the.
We had the Backfish Seltzer.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
did
it's in
try
the cooler.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never tried it.
Yeah, it's the,
Hey.
I don't remember what flavor it is. It's passion fruit or guava or something. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
something like
I'll
that.
be right
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, it's not bad. I
You
actually
can't
like
drink it.
it. You can drink whatever you want.
You going to Backfish right now to get it?
Yeah, see you later.
I love how we go to Backfish to do the on-site remote, right? And then like a day later, Aldan's hanging out at Backfish, just drinking beer, having a fun time.
Yeah, you know he walked into that place like, hey guys. I'm
Hey,
back."
what's going on?
Y'all
me.
remember me?
Caleb here?
Y'all remember me?
No, it's fine. I usually don't pay, so just give me a glass. I don't want that
It
one.
did not work that way.
I mean, not.
Did you ask for Caleb?
No.
What about
Sorry,
Avery?
Avery.
What, did you ask for Avery?
No.
You couldn't remember her name.
You should.
I just asked for a beer. I was like, I just want a beer. And I set the table by myself.
Dang, dude.
Wow.
There's actually a lot of people there, too.
It's a
Had a
little
fun
sad.
time.
It's fine.
He had a fun time. It's not sad. You're out
All right,
doing what
so-
you want to do.
Does this conclude the Grabbing the brisket.
The 90 minutes.
Beer review. Also including seltzer sometimes.
Sometimes White Claws.
This Backfish seltzer, it's a lot better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it called?
Swim Shady.
Swim Shady.
Tell you a really quick camping story. Whatever.
identified.
I don't think I've. Yeah, we're not talking about this. I don't think I've talked about it before on the podcast before. But my uncle Gene had taken me out camping at one point in time. This is I'm still in college, Stephenville. So it was me, my aunt Cindy, loaded up the dogs, went to Colorado. Have you heard this story?
The Zima story?
The Zima story.
Yeah.
Did I already tell
Bought
you?
a case and you were like trying to choke
Dang
them
it.
down.
I already sold it.
Already sold that one out.
That's what I feel like this White Claw is. It's just Zima.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to hear the rest of that story, start at episode 1, work your way through.
That
You'll
was
find
probably
it.
3 or 4, maybe.
Maybe
a
it
long
was.
time
Maybe
ago.
it was
Maybe it's
10.
10.
Maybe
We
it
don't
was
know.
23. I don't know.
Could be. Maybe,
You'll
maybe
find it.
98.
Hey, if you find it, let us know.
It's an
We'll
Easter
send you a
egg.
koozie if you find it.
Right.
You'll get 50 grabbing the brisket points.
All right, I'm going to create like a new business here. You're going to come up with a White Claw seltzer or whatever that's just going to be plain Jane, and then you're going to have like have you seen the Asian type deals where you
Yeah,
pop
right
the little thing where it like
Oh,
opens
like
up
the Asian sodas with has a little
the
marble
Asian
in
sodas
it
or whatever, the little
yeah.
marble. So you're going to have something like that, but it's going to be like a flavor injector, just like boom.
Ooh.
No freaking clue what
You
you're
know,
talking
I went
about.
to SeaWorld back in the day when it was cool to go to SeaWorld and you weren't harming animals. So I went, and so Budweiser used to own SeaWorld. Do you know this?
No.
Anheuser.
Anheuser-Busch owned SeaWorld. So we go, they actually had a beer class. You know, so while the kids went around like seeing all these
Oh,
animals,
man.
I went to the beer class. And so from grain to glass, right? I get to go see all the different process
awesome.
and everything else. And then they brought out this, they have a full bar, and they gave you these chips, right? And they're like, you use a chip to get a beer, and they gave you like 3 or 4 chips. And I was like, man, I got 3 or 4 beers. I need more beer. And you couldn't buy any, right? You just had to use the chips to get them. I'm like, oh, whatever, right? So, but I made Amy, I was like, hey, can you come and get some chips real quick? That way, you know, she wasn't part of the thing, you know, but let's get some chips and then give me your chips. And I'm going to be here all day, right? So they go in and they're like, listen, in order for you, so Budweiser Select had just come out, right? So you get any beer you wanted that Anheuser or Budweiser provided, but you had to drink, one of your chips had to use for a Budweiser Select. I was like, damn it, because I want the Bud Light. And I back then that's what I drank. I was like, okay, great. Give me that one now. I'll chug it. Then I'll just go to the Budweiser, or the Bud Lights. And they're like, okay, yes, you can have another Bud Light, sir. I like my second or third Bud Light. But now you have to have an infused beer. So back then they were testing this out. They were start putting out in bars. They could infuse your beer with whatever flavor that you wanted. Not like whatever, but like it was all within reason. Like they had a machine there. Like you want blueberry
Like
beer,
lime.
you want lime beer, you want a watermelon and
Oh,
orange
man.
beer, whatever. Right? So it was it's a draft system, but they would infuse whatever beer flavor you wanted into it. Right? I'm pretty sure I was drinking Budweiser Select at this point. I'm feeling pretty good. And I was like, yeah, give me this one. And then I'm like, okay, another chip. Okay, I want a Bud Light now. And they're like, sir, you have to do. I'm like, okay, fine, Bud Light now. I'll drink one of those in a minute. I was like bartering with them, like, or whatever. Super fun time. Never saw
sounds
Shamu.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was alive back then.
Yeah, right.
I feel like they were just playing a shell game with you, just like
They did. And I won, James. I had people were leaving out of there. They only have one drink. They'd give me their chips.
So red.
At a certain point, they're like, sir, you got to leave. I'm like, it's fine. I got chips.
We're closing.
I didn't invent the game.
Yeah.
You guys did.
You did.
Here
I'll
you
take
go.
another Bud Light, please.
Is it a red turtle shell or a green turtle shell?
I did, hey, I took the
Some
blue
are
pill.
more accurate.
Yeah, I ate the blue pill.
My parents used to take me to SeaWorld all the time, and I used to think it's because I liked it. Now I'm
No.
starting to wonder if it was because the beer chips.
You saw the Clydesdales when you came in? I was like, oh, look at the Clydesdales.
that's
Like,
great.
What does
looking
that
around,
have to do with SeaWorld?
And then I saw, I was like, it's a Budweiser sign. What's happening here? Like, what is
Those aren't seahorses.
this? And I was like, is that a bar?
Right? I want to see. Where's Willie at, Mom?
Yeah,
I want to see
loved it.
Willie. Free Willie.
Right. Hey, Dad's busy. Go to the water park.
Go stare at that aquarium, son.
All right, go
Yeah.
pet the starfish.
Yeah. Hey, come back in a little bit. Put some sunblock on. That's it. I'll be under the shade, sipping Budweisers.
Yeah. That's great.
I went there a long time. It was like an hour and a half.
That was back in the day. Like, this type of marketing does not happen anymore. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day, it's like they would just get out there to see World. They would go to Six Flags. They would go to
The Griswolds, man.
Yeah,
They went across
your company
United
Christmas
States.
parties, your company parties, or
Yeah.
Like, I heard stories of my company, like, prior to me being there, that they had a full bar just set up, like
for everyday drinking.
The guy that runs our, like, I guess our shipping for, like, in North America, at one point in time, he was tasked to go to the liquor store to purchase alcohol to stock the bar for the executives.
Wait, just for the executives?
Well, I'll say
Why? Yeah.
Oh.
Southwest Airlines is still pretty close to that, probably. At their headquarters, maybe not during COVID, but I guess it's been a while since I went through training, but they would have a party every single Friday. They called it a deck party because they had a deck that would overlook the airport in Dallas. And we got to go to one of the weekends when we were there for training, but every Friday they'd be out there, beer and wine and whatever else you could think of, just living it up. Like, that was part of their culture, I guess you could say. Like, that's just what they did every Friday. If you worked at headquarters, you were drinking with the president, the CEO, whatever else, every Friday. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, it was like, it's business.
Yeah.
We're just having business. You're like, okay, well, I mean, that sounds great. I feel like we should have business nowadays, but
Right. Unless I give it to the business like the way I do, because
Right.
that's kind of crappy sometimes.
but sometimes when
Is that a good segue?
Yes,
Aldan?
that's-
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Give
Why
it
would
to
you do
him,
that?
bruh.
So what's going on, my dudes? We need you guys to go to the website.
go to the website.
Go to the website, grabthebrisket.com. You can find all the merch you want there. You can buy shirts. You can buy shirts that have our faces on it.
Our recipes.
Our recipes on it. There's a lot of people that don't want to see our faces or recipes, but there's some people that do.
There's also a bio. You can see what
This
we
is
actually think
true.
about barbecue and
I've
how we
seen-
actually look without a cartoon.
And my
This is
favorite
true.
part is that Aldan is first, and it says, "I don't really barbecue."
This is true. This is true.
I actually laughed at that one.
Yeah.
And then
We got you.
Yeah.
office cookers. That was on there as well.
Yeah.
What?
I really enjoy cooking on the office cookers,
I don't know. what
not
you're talking
offsets. Offset.
He's saying there's a spelling mistake.
There's-
about. I don't think there is.
I hate you.
No,
I guess you'll have to go to the website and find out for yourself.
Go look.
Yeah.
See if
Go look
there
at
is.
it.
Go look. There's some
at
Easter
it,
eggs in there,
please,
guys.
judges.
There are some mistakes, maybe.
Yeah.
I guess. So
Happy
just
little accidents.
happy
Yeah.
little
If there is
accidents.
an accident, let me know. If there's not, Jan can kiss my ass.
This is true, and I will watch him kiss his ass.
That's just weird, bro.
Okay.
I promise
Alright.
you won't watch me because I'm not doing it.
But yes,
100%.
guys,
He is.
grabthebrisket.com. I mean, you can hit us on all the websites you want to, man, or all the social medias, and Twitter and Instagram, or grabthebrisket.com, and Facebook is Grab 'em in the Brisket, I think. I don't know.
But no, it's cool.
And
So
then, yeah.
on the website, there's actually an icon for each one, and you just
Yeah.
click that one, it takes you right there. So if you want to
That's
post
right.
something
That's right.
negative or positive, just go there and do
Or
it.
indifferent.
Or find any
And
of our
we'll find you,
episodes.
we'll hunt you
Everything's
down,
on there.
and we're going to egg your house and burn it down.
This is true.
All of our sponsors. You
What?
can find all of our sponsors on there as well. No,
That's right.
So that's
We
cool.
love it.
We love you guys. The Fiestas. We can't say. I don't know all the sponsors, so I can't go through all of them. So
It already plays.
No, it's good. Yeah, it's on there.
okay, all right, cool. So all right,
I guess, I mean, this was a fun and kind of like weird and chaotic.
very different. It was very different.
Different little bonus episode.
was
White
very
Claw
different.
wasted.
Glide you into your
We got
weekend.
white
Right.
girl wasted.
Yeah.
this
Next
episode.
week, we promise we'll come to you a little bit more correct and a little bit more.
Yeah, no promises.
That's not happening. Hey, it was fun talking barbecue with you guys.
Word.
Peace.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody. We've been great.
Dang it, Bobby. Just grab the brisket. Or we would like to give a special thanks to FOGO Premium Hardwood Lump Charcoal, Bolner's Fiesta Spices, Cooley Nation Custom Koozies, Cambro Manufacturing, Yeti Cooler, the Smoke Sheep Barbecue Newsletter, and Texas Brew Hopper. We appreciate their support. Y'all guys go check them out.